I just did a video about how I hate TikTok, some things I hate about it. This is something I hate about TikTok. When the host is a female and she has a male turf doming mod, he sticks around. They're not together, but he gives the most to her, like over 10,000 coins a day. And if you say anything that gets any amount of attention, you get muted, blocked. It's like King of the Hill. And girls like it because you pay attention. But they will seriously soak up that attention and then go with somebody else. And yeah, it's pretty bad. It doesn't happen all the time. And I actually had unfollowed this person before I got muted because I was tired of them. But it is like you can't interact with females when they have a guy trying to get their attention if you're a guy. As soon as you say anything, they're going to correct you. Did I really say something wrong, or do you just need there to be a problem? And I guarantee she's not blocking it, but he is, because it's like, oh, I saved you. I hate that. As much as I hate circumcision, I understand why they did it. Fuck you. Because the moment you get like that, like breeding turfdom, you go irrational put downs. Guys betray each other. Guys betray each other over women. Guys betray the whole world over breeding with chicks. And it's one of, honestly, the most toxic things about you because it's not about love. It's about, that's what the people who made babies did. They elbowed everybody else out of the way. It doesn't happen all the time, but guaranteed, if she's like breedable and streaming, and the mods are guys, the mods are definitely camping that, and they're making sure no one else comes up, not you. Get out of here. That's where all of it came from. The religions, the word of God, cut off baby dicks. Who on planet Earth thinks to mutilate male genitals? A man. No one else would care about it like that. A man. So, still doing it today. Yeah, it's kind of sad that there is no such thing as love. The animals all eat each other and you're gonna die. Love is about reproduction. Our experience of it is about reproduction. And the people who like love and war, you know how Mars is barren and Venus is overhot? It's because the women are in harems. So the girls who are actually worth boning, the girls who would actually be really hot, which this person was not. This person has numerous things about them that is awful, undoable. Um, is that they've been collected by the government and they are basically in like private harem stocks. So the most love any of those women get is among each other. So Venus is scorching, right? And then Mars is the guys don't give a shit about each other. They don't care if screw you. All about me. It's all about me, right? And so Mars is barren, cold, dry, absolutely no life there. And the mixing pot of both of that's Earth, where the animals eat each other. So yeah. It is kind of sad how predictable it is. She's a breedable female with male moderators. Those male moderators hate the boys. You better not say anything or they're like taking you out, right? It's my woman. And it's just like putting that aside for social conduct is seen as like highbrow and intelligent. And not putting that aside is seen as like, I know you think you're a genius, but I know what you did, and it's annoying. It is. People suck. They do. They literally eat constantly and breathe constantly. What they give out is poop. Do you take food and turn it into a magical substance? No, you turn it into shit. So, yeah. It is. Breeding's king of the hill. And girls are kind of like, they're not going to commit to a guy until it's like obviously the best breeding partner, and they don't care about him at all. Like I've mentioned before, like no sperm. You have ejaculated, or I've ejaculated in the past week. Invisible. Nobody cares about me. As soon as that number gets to like a month or 2 months, all of a sudden it's like, oh hey, who are you? Where are you going? It's because it's because I have the energy of I need you to do that in me so I can have a kid, right? But why am I not cool when I'm empty? Is it about love? Do you really like me if no sperm me is unattractive? Or do you only like me when I'm ready to be? Why? That's who you are. You just aren't around long enough for anything else to matter. So, yeah, it is funny. Female casters who have male moderators, oh, those guys are turfy. They are so turfy. All about me. And they put the money up, too. Anyone giving them over 10,000 coins a day wants that. Basically paying her bills. And they don't do it because they're just friends and like her. They do it because it's all about me. I hate them. See, if I know I'm being super duplicitous like that, I'll just stop. It doesn't make any sense. It's like, nah. But the fact is, if they want to keep her, they have to do that. If you want to keep a woman, you have to be willing to fight and beat every other guy off of her. She's not going to turn around and go, that guy was so nice. Never. She's going to go, until you're standing, the only one standing right in front of her, and then she's going to go, oh, that's fine. It's sad. And what do you get? What's the prize of doing that? Another person who gets to do that too. Wow. It sucks. Try asking for a girl for you. No one will ever show up. Not ever. You gotta go and play the animal game. How many lions get food just opening their mouths? I'm gonna put my paws together and go like that. You'll die. You have to chase something down and it's gonna run and you have to murder it. You want a meal as a lion. Same thing with the guy getting a woman. You can't just ask for a girlfriend. She likes me. You have to steal that hill and hold it through combat. That's really what it is. There's no love. Love is somebody manipulating everyone over that subject. Like divine love. Divine love is the carrier for circumcision. So you thought you were getting word on who the creator is, and in reality, it was somebody territory doming over women with a lie. See, to me, I don't hear or notice that and go like, "Oh yay, that's the competition I was born for." I go, "That really sucks. That's not a life." Imagine every day you want to go get water, you have to brave the anthills. Eventually, you're gonna get a shovel and go get rid of these fucking anthills. This shit sucks. Same thing with like breeding games. Don't make people, because now you have another poor person who has to deal with being a rotting. Who wants to rot while they're alive? That's what you're doomed to. Is you know you don't live forever yet. You fall apart and die, right? So in the breeding games, uh, yeah, he's got to turf that chick. I've noticed it is that you're never wronger than when you're trying to impress a girl another guy likes. That's when it's everything you did was illegal. You're messed up, buddy. You need to take a hike. Why? That's his bitch. He doesn't give 10,000 coins a day for you to just take her with some smart comment. It doesn't work that way. Yeah, they made trash. They made trash on Trash Planet. I noticed no guys ever camp on a man. If I say something funny to a man, they're never like, get out of here. Though I'm sure if you're a woman and there's female moderators, probably. The darknesses are the reality. Like Teal Swan said it a few years ago. And I agree with it. You need to turn into the darkness, face the darkness. Why? It has all the true information, what it's really like, who you really are. Yeah, that's not contained in the light, that's contained in the dark, in the actual life negatives. So, eat world, breeding, and dying. Yeah. The reason you feel pain is that if you didn't feel pain, you would endure body mortifying things which would make you not survive. And so you feel pain because preciously holding on to every little thing you have is actually an advantageous strategy. It ends up making you survive. So that moderator heard her say thank you to me one too many times. I don't officially like her because she's has a gross smile. She's a little like tall for me. I don't mind tall women sometimes, but she is like big. She's a big person. And I don't know. She's a little young. And plus she just does things I find horrendous. Like the thing she occupies her time with I find extremely annoying. So she was a zero to me. But the moderator loves her. You don't sit around as her mod laughing at everything she says, giving her over 10,000 coins a day. As a guy using this profile photo, ban him. Why? She might like him. If I don't elbow everyone else out of the way, I'm gonna get the chance to breed. That sucks. That's not a society. There's no meritable relationship guys have with each other if every guy's on the lookout to take out other guys. I had this one girl, HRQ. She runs a huge group. She's got over 300,000 followers. She reposts my stuff. And I had this guy notice it. He goes, "Oh, hell no." And he did all these things to try to take me down because he saw he had some attention. It really is like the government's wise in a way. You just cut all their dicks off and then take your women and hide them in a bunker where they don't know where they are. If you have women and guys realize it and know about it, they're going to try to steal them. And so one of the solutions to that is just don't tell them. Leave them completely in the dark. You're going to heaven and no, of course there's no secret bunkers hidden in private property. You know what I mean? And that worked. So it's this way until the creator makes something better. Like, did you see how big it is? Obviously, the creator wants to impress us with how big the universe is, but it's a problem because it's so big none of us matter. And it's so big none of the fine details about how it works has been worked out. Um, it's just like Eat World. There's no love, it's just a territory domination for the right to make more of them. So if you're always selecting for people that are incredibly territorial, what happens to your kids? They become sinners. It's like this little man's a monster. Why? Because he has to be, or he won't be able to breed. And she knows that too. She knows that he has to be willing to shove everyone else down and out of the way to succeed. And then where are you with leadership? You're in war. The conglomerates of those men do war parties. It's a problem. The first problem is that the beings who exist have horrible lives. That's like the basis of the main issue is that what we have isn't worth living through. Do you want to try to fight all the boys? You have to decide if it's worth it. I didn't find her breedable or that attractive. It's a good reason to quit. Someone else is already investing tens of thousands of coins a day to make her happy. Do you want to compete with that? That's why they took all the money. That's why Elon and Donald Trump and like the secret government do economic insecurity for everyone is that if all the guys are broke and having to work, then all the girls need a handout. And as long as you don't tell them, you can roll up with your pile of printed cash and pick up whoever, which is what they did. So Bill Clinton did it. Allegedly Biden did it. He doesn't care. He doesn't care how it is to be screw boys. You can circumcise the boys. Why? It's my woman. You know what I mean? It's a problem. The person saying I'm a jealous God is actually a man or a group of men on earth, and they're the reason everything's horrible, from the taxes to the laws to the injustices. It's not the creator. The creator let the animals eat each other for millions of years. The creator sucks. The creator's not out there helping us at all. So they lied about the creator to rape babies. So, yeah. Can you talk to a cute girl on the internet? Nope, not if she's got some male moderators. They have no tolerance for boys. You're a boy talking to my chick? You were wrong. Get out and take a hike, buddy. It's the worst. It is. It's literally the worst. It's a no society loves the lie. You just have to freaking. It's like eating an animal. It is. Getting to the point where you can breed successfully really is like a semi violent act akin to swallowing an animal. You're forcing something to exist through exclusively thinking for yourself. And I'm not saying it's divine. I don't think the creator was like this is genius. I think it was literally like slime advanced slime. So, not in favor of it. If love was real, I'd have a soulmate, someone who was like I dreamed of you, this and that. That never happens. Not ever. The people who contact me online are definitely phishing bots, you know what I mean? It's BS. So, and people got robbed by the economy so that the men would be useless. While you're cutting the boys' dicks off, you may as well make their money a joke. And then you can bribe the chicks who are looking for somebody with going to your bunker and then not say anything on the media you own. So, yeah, it's pretty dark. Dark is in suffering and no one has what they want or need. Do you really think those girls want to be hooked up? Brought like the Venus is a sweltering pit. Do you really think the girls want to be in a harem? You're gonna have no attention from the dom. He could literally choke you and beat you if he wants, and no one would stop him. And you're gonna see him every once in a while while you carry a kid. It wasn't worth it for me. I know I could have made babies a bunch of times on the path. I chose not to because I was like, this sucks. This is literally hell. And just rising up to the challenge to do it anyway makes you look like an idiot. It does. It just makes you look like, oh wow, there's the best ever again. Don't give away trash. I do believe that. Would you give a gift? Hey, you know this garbage that nobody wants. Let's put it in a package and just give it to everyone. I wouldn't do that. I would just leave it ungifted. And that's what I did. I was like, nobody wants this. So.